This student was very strange. In order to keep himself from falling asleep, he transformed his head into various shapes to suppress his sleepiness. The boy kept gritting his teeth and persisting. One moment he turned into a strange creature, and the next moment he turned into a kettle. But just then, the boy's consciousness gradually became blurred. Just as he was about to fall asleep in the next second, his head was still spinning crazily. However, the teacher in front had no idea. The boy knew that he couldn't hold on much longer, so he picked up the pen on the table and fiercely stabbed it into his thigh. The boy instantly felt that he had sobered up, but the next second, he turned into a bucket. Feeling that it had no effect, he stabbed himself again. The boy's actions were noticed by the teacher. He turned his head to look at the boy and found that he was the only one in the class who was not asleep, but the snoring of the classmates behind him sounded, infecting the boy again. His eyes could barely hold on. He looked at his desk, but the desk had turned into a pillow. He turned his head to look at the girl beside him, and her desk had actually turned into a chair. He then looked at the boy on the right, and the boy's sleeping hands had turned into sturdy tree branches. The boy couldn't hold on at all. He directly collapsed on the table, but the boy, with a strong will, still slowly raised his head. However, his eyes became blurred. His subconscious, however, was awake. He got up to try to wake up his classmates beside him, but no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't wake them up. He tried various methods to wake up his classmates who were in deep sleep, but to no avail. In the end, sleepiness conquered consciousness, and the boy fell asleep just like that. However, in the teacher's eyes, the whole class had already fallen asleep, exhausted. The kind teacher was not angry, but let them sleep a little longer.